So we carpooled here today, and somebody asked the question just as we were pulling in about what gives us hope. And I wouldn't say we were at a consensus, but we were pretty close that youth and both their activism and their action is what's giving us a lot of hope right now. And I think that's probably all I need to say as I bring up Maeve MacLachlan, who's done some great work at her school over in Rutland. Maeve, come on up.
Hi, I'm Maeve MacLachlan. I'm an 8th grader at Christ the King School. So when I was in 6th grade, my mom came into my class and she wanted to deal with the idling problem at our drop-off in the morning. So she works for VEEP, so she thought this would be a cool project to do with my class. My classmates had a different idea. Instead, we wanted to work on how our parents didn't know what they were doing. Like, parents would get out of their cars. We don't have buses at my school, it's a private school. And they just start talking with other parents, and the cars just start backing up, and it makes it hard. So, in March of, I think, 2017, a couple classmates and I went outside and we gathered some data on the cars, like what types of cars they were, what time they came in, and how many there were, just to get an idea of what we were working with. So then my mom, she'd gone to a conference earlier that year, and she met someone named Allegra Williams, who works for Local Motion, and she does the pop-up trailers. At this point in time, there was 4 of us working on this project. The rest of my classmates had decided they didn't want to do it, sadly. So we came up with a plan using this pop-up trailer that has different things in it, and then we invited Allegra Williams to come to our school to see if we could get her to help us with this project. She came, we presented, and she decided to help us. Now, using this pop-up trailer, we were able to create a plan for what we were going to do with our drop-off line, so that's very helpful. So we were going to be working on Killington Avenue, so we had to go to the city to get approval, the city of Rutland, and we went to the city and we presented our idea to see what they would say. And so what we wanted the city to do was repaint the crosswalks and narrow Killington Ave down. When we first presented, the people we were presenting to weren't on board. They didn't think it would work out. But as we went on with the presentation and we explained what we were going to do further, they decided, you know what, we're going to support this. And they were really helpful. They gave us crosswalk signs. They repainted the crosswalks. So they were really a big part of this. So this is the policy we created for the school community. So this is for the parents. And when we created this, this also solved the idling problem my mom wanted to fix. So everybody sort of got what they wanted. And then, of course, the parents finally knew what they were supposed to be doing. So that's what so a couple times I've wanted to be done with this project, and I've been like, you know what, I'm done with this. I just don't want to put the time in anymore. But I've decided to go through with it, and of course it's been a really great journey, and I've loved every minute of it, and I'm really happy that I'm helping my school, my community, and it's this great project. So we had to have a lot of people help us. So we had the City of Rutland, Christ the King School, the Vermont Energy Education Program, Carpenter and Costin, Local Motion, Rutland Regional Planning Commission. They all helped us. Some of them donated their time. Carpenter and Costin donated flowers to beautify our project. So everyone we asked to be involved said yes. I mean, come on, we're kids, so we're adorable. Who wants to say no to us? So currently, there's 2 other girls who are working on this project with me, and we just presented at Proctor Elementary School. They are trying to figure out what they're going to do. They have a dismissal problem. So we went and presented what we did, how we fixed our problem, and we just sort of helped them get some ideas for what they should do. So we hope we continue working with them on that, and hopefully this continues. Thank you.